This is a quick energy sequence that I have just put together to help you get motivated for the day, maybe to help get the body warmed up. It's a great way to help start the day, a great way to pick you up during the day or in the evening. So we're going to begin seated in Sakusana. Begin with either lion's breath, one of my favorites, or breath of fire. So lion's breath is basically what it sounds like. We're going to take a couple of breaths, focusing, breathing in through the nose, filling up the diaphragm, and then slowly exhale through the nose, nice and slow. Inhale. And do that one more time. And the next time, as you inhale, when we get ready to exhale, you're going to let it out the mouth like a lion and roar. Inhale and exhale. And that should feel really good, coming up and out, expelling all of that oxygen you don't need, all the toxins, and you should feel it letting go in your shoulders as well. So inhale, exhale. It's a great one to do at your desk too. Or if you'd like, you can do the breath of fire. And here, sitting up nice and tall, focusing on our breath. You might want to put one hand on top of the other, just below the rib cage here, right about the belly. Breathing in and feeling the diaphragm fill up, and then slowly exhaling it, feeling it go back towards the navel. And with this one, now after we inhale nice and deep, when we exhale, you're going to exhale short, quick breaths through the nose like this. And then fill up and do that again. One more. It's a great way to really wake up and sync up the mind as well. And you want to be careful with when you're doing this as well, maybe to make sure you're focusing on something that is not moving. Your drishti can be softened, but it's also a great way to get some more oxygen into the brain. And with that, we're going to come, oh, my bad, before we move into that, let's just start with a couple of neck rolls, dropping the neck down to the chest, and do some gentle neck rolls, first one way. We're in no hurry. And then when you get back to center, reverse the circle, go in the opposite direction. Go ahead and work out any kinks you may have. If you need to do a few more neck rolls, feel free to do those. And when you're ready, come back to center. We're going to gently drop the left hand fingers to the side and bring the right arm up and over. Give it a nice big stretch, looking up towards the sky. Sitting up tall, feel a nice big stretch there. Bring the right fingertips down, left hand up. And again, looking up towards the sky. Wherever you're at today, try not to collapse onto that right arm. And feel free to do a few more on each side if you need to. And breathing. Don't hold your breath. And we'll meet in tabletop. And you guessed it, we're going to flatten our feet down, hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide, knees about hip width apart. Go ahead and begin a few little swaying, maybe the hips side to side first. Feel free to work out any stretching here that you need to. Work on the hands. And then we're going to do a couple of cat-cows, inhaling, dropping the belly. And as you exhale, rounding the shoulders and the spine, dropping the tailbone. Maybe shake the head left and right, yes or no. Inhale for cow. And exhaling. One more. When we come back to center, go ahead and do a few rolls, maybe rolling the torso in a big circle, using our hips from side to side as we inhale, coming around and making a nice big, and then exhaling, coming back around the opposite direction. There we go. And then we're going to this time drop, grounding down through the left hand, bring the right arm up, stretch, and then bring that through, threading the needle, dropping the shoulder down to the mat, and you can extend your left arm out. We're only going to stay here for one cycle. Bring that left arm back, bring the right arm out, planting the right fingers, this time grounding down through the right fingers, and the left hand comes up, stretching towards the sky, and then coming through and threading the needle, again dropping the left shoulder down and extending the right arm out. And breathing here. And then we're going to come back up. Now here, we're going to come into bringing the legs back. We'll meet in plank. And then feel free to stretch out the toes here, bringing the heels forward and back. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog, bringing the hips up towards the sky, melting the heart towards the thighs. Go ahead, feel free to walk the dog if you need to. Pedaling it out. Then we're going to walk forward into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up overhead. Exhaling, coming down to the heart. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, rain it all the way down. Forward fold. This time we're going to plant the palms, step it back into plank. Coming all the way then with control, so all the way down to the mat with your elbows down at your sides. And then rising up into cobra, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Down, curling the toes under, coming up into plank using your core, coming back into three-legged dog. To downward facing dog. Then we're going to go to three-legged dog, grounding down through the left foot, bring the right leg up, and then bringing that knee all the way forward to center, coming into a lunge. When you're ready, coming all the way up, pivoting on that back foot to a warrior one, shoulders down, chest out, and then bringing the left arm back into warrior two, bringing the arms out left to right, looking over the front pinky, forward knee is bent, back foot is at a 45-degree angle, bringing the tailbone down, and then inhaling, coming back into peaceful warrior, and then exhaling, cartwheeling all the way forward, planting the palms, plant the left palm, bring the right palm up for a nice twist, reach for the sky, bringing that back heel back, and then planting both palms, stepping back to plank, chaturanga, or plank, up, cobra, upward facing dog, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. And then grounding down through the right foot, kick the left foot up, three-legged dog, and then kicking it all the way forward into your low lunge. And when you're ready, bring your arms up, warrior one, And then opening up into warrior two. Arms out left to right, front knee is bent, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Peaceful warrior. And then cartwheeling all the way forward, coming back down into our plank, and then lowering all the way to the ground. One more time, curl the toes under, come up. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then slowly walk forward towards the hands, putting the hands, you have the option here to bring your hands under the toes, or just leaving your hands on your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. This time inhale, all the way up, arms up overhead, palms together, come down to the heart space. So we're in mountain pose. Bringing the arms down up to the sides, grounding down, breathing, bring your shoulders back. From here, ground down through the left foot. We'll come into tree pose. You can bring your right toes on the ground or lift them up wherever you are comfortable today. And bringing the palms together, heart Andre Mudra, or bringing their branches all the way out. Let's try to hold it here for 3 cycles of breath. And when you're ready, bring the palms together, bring the right foot down, shake that one out, ground down through the right foot, and let's bring the left foot up. Again, you can be here, here, wherever's comfortable for you today. Arms out, branches, and breathing. And then bringing palms together, bring it all back down. Excellent. Let's step our feet apart and prepare for goddess pose. Your feet should be wider than your hips. You want to squat down to a yogi squat, sort of. Palms can be Andre Mudra, or you can bring them out into cactus arms for goddess pose. Standing up tall. And if you'd like a little more challenge, we want to bring our arms out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more up and down. And then coming back up into your superhero pose or star pose. I invite you to heel toe all the way together. And you can end your practice here if you'd like. However, I recommend you may want to have the option to come into a seated pose and practice bridge. Bridge pose is often a great way to end or cool down your cycle, your sequence, as you work on your core, as well as your strength in the pelvic floor. Breathing. And I recommend doing at least 3 of these and holding it for at least a cycle or 2 of breath, or 3. Front shin should be facing forward, hips towards the sky, chin just drop down a little bit towards the chest. And from here, bringing the knees up. And then into a supine twist Bringing knees one side and then the other. Nice gentle lumbar twist. And from here you can go into Shavasana, or depending on your time, come back into a seated pose, and we'll end here with our relaxing breath, taking a body scan, checking in where we are. As we continue to open up the heart, staying present in the moment. So when you go off the mat today or wherever you are, you're able to reach good decisions, have boundaries, have a grateful heart, caring soul, open mind. Bringing our palms together at our heart space, Anjali Mudra. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I hope this little warm-up has been valuable for you. I look forward to seeing you in future videos or in a class. And I understand how precious time is to each one of us. And just know that you're not alone and that there's someone out there praying for you right now. And with that, we say namaste.